In life, you're going to find yourself in a lot of confrontations. Hopefully, not too many, but you'll have moments where someone will be acting out of line, or maybe you're acting out of line, whatever it may be. There is a confrontation happening, and you have to make a choice whether to continue with it, engage further, maybe escalate to a verbal argument into a physical debacle, right? Or you can just say, it's not that serious. Today, I wanted to talk about a very funny incident that happened at my job the other day, as well as another incident that I can use to tie into this whole it's not that serious kind of motif here. I'm at work, very slow day yesterday, nothing going on, very bored. It's about 1 in the morning. And by 1 in the morning, I mean 1 in the afternoon. Holy Christ. It's about 1 p.m., midday, and I'm just waiting. It's about the time where my morning rush actually ends, and then there's from about 1 to 3 o'clock, nothing. There's no orders coming in, and then 3 to close, we get a bunch of orders, right? So it's this like 2 hour little refresher, little downtime, and this lady walks in, and she was not nice to my in store who was handling the front. This guy, he's in high school and he has anger issues. Now, this lady was being fairly rude with her tone. She was swearing at him. He's like, dude, I'm trying to get your pizza, but it's my system is messed up right now, so you can't. It won't allow me to let you pay. My system is messed up, and she's screaming at him, and he did not take too kindly to that. Um, and he low key kind of screams back a little bit. He starts going back and forth with the lady until finally my manager on duty walks up, handles it, gets it all taken care of. But I'm thinking to myself, like he walks back to me and he's like, man, this fucking bitch, man. I'm like, dude, you gotta chill. You gotta chill. And he's like, this bitch is disrespecting me and shit. Man, equal rights, equal fights. I'll fucking kick her ass right now. I'm like, dude, we're talking about pizza right now. Not only is he kind of tweaking out at the workplace, but it's over pizza. Whenever I'm in a situation where I'm arguing with someone or someone is trying to hurt me with their words, I look at I look at who they are. I look at who they are. I look at the situation that we're currently in. If it's people over the internet, I don't care because you're not real to me. You're just you're pixels on my phone. In real life, in this instance, I had to keep telling them like, dude, it's pizza, bro. It's literally pizza. This does not matter. It's pizza. You do not ruin your life and go to jail and fight this girl or even lose your job. Don't freak out over pizza. You know what I mean? This should not be a tipping point for you. Another funny story, somewhat similar to that. I think I told it before. I told it before. I don't remember what it was about, but this guy thinks I'm driving too close up to him. We're in two. I don't know how this is gonna work whenever the video gets translated out. We're into there's two turn lanes, two left turn lanes. I'm in this one. He's in this lane, and as we're turning, he slides into my lane, right? And as he does that, I have to slow down, but I'm still like, there's a car behind me. So I'm like, whatever. I don't think much of it. I just go back to my job. Him and his father, the dude's like 40. Dad has gray hair. And they're pressing me. They're like, man, what are you driving so close to me for? They're getting in my face and shit. And I'm standing there as they're yelling at me. And I'm just like, huh? Like, what are you mad about, dude? And they're continuing to yell at me, and he's like trying to escalate it and trying to fight me. And in my head I'm thinking, I could like this could be a moment for me. I could let loose. I could like he takes swings at me, I take swings at him, whatever. I could do that right now. And as he's yelling at me, I'm seeing his face get all red. I'm looking at a 2v1 and I'm like, It's not that serious. I literally just said, I said, dude, obviously you're mad about something else and you're taking it out on me, bro. Just walk away, man. And then they finally walk away. I tell my boss, I'm scouting out the window because they were at like a discount tire next to my store. I'm scouting out the window, I'm looking at them, but I'm just thinking like, I'm glad I took the high road here because even if like I probably would have, even if I win the 2v1, you know what I mean? What happens then? They're probably gonna get a few licks on me. I probably lose my job. If I don't lose my job, they probably call the cops. You know what I mean? There's no outcome in that scenario in which I win, other than me kicking their asses and then going to jail. You know what I mean? There's no winning. There's nothing to gain other than personal satisfaction of laying into a dude who's being a dick, right? I said that this does not matter. It's not that serious. You're tweaking over nothing. I try to use that philosophy of, dude, this does not even matter right now. I try to use that a lot because it really does soothe my anxiety. I said it a second ago. I do it a lot with people over the internet. Um, just today, this guy I found on TikTok who was complaining about people saying his music sucked. I said, hey man, yeah, no, I get it, bro. People people just they don't take the art the way you want it. They take it how they feel, and that's what sucks. But sometimes you just gotta cater to it a little bit. And then he like made fun of my profile picture. I was like, all right, well, fuck you, dude. You're a loser, dickhead. And then he started, he like, we're going back and forth for a second. I'm like, this just does not matter. This argument does not matter. This guy is obviously just a fucking loser with shit music. His name is like Kill Lemon on SoundCloud. I don't even think he has a song posted. I checked. He doesn't even have a song posted. But his TikTok is ass. If you find it, let me know. Because he's ass. But the point I'm trying to make here today, guys, is that a lot of things in life really don't fucking matter. And to be worried about them, to let them work you up, to allow them to to make you emotional and really just fuck with you, to allow things that don't matter to fuck with you, that is a very great pitfall to fall into. And once you realize that, you become a lot more at peace, you become a lot more productive, and you really just become a lot more emotionally mature. Because getting worked up over the smallest things is frankly what children do, low key. But yeah, it really is never that serious. Thank you.